What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be reviewing Candyman 2021. I can already hear the boos coming in, but I have never watched the first original Candyman from the 90s, So I will be judging this movie as if it's its own standalone film and not a direct sequel to the 90s one. So this movie will be judged on its own 2 feet. So, one of the main things I really liked about this new Candyman is really the characters, the cast, and really the dialogue as well. I really think those are really big, strong sticking points for this film. We have Yahya Mateen II, who plays our movie's protagonist. He's a young artist in Chicago living with his wife, Brianna. He's kind of going through a creative rut right now. His creative juices are running thin, and, ultimately that leads him down the rabbit hole of Candyman and his sanity. It's just a downward spiral from that point onwards. And I think, seeing as an audience member, seeing that journey from, an uninspired artist, to someone going down a really deep and dark path is really interesting as an audience member, and I love that we were able to really follow that journey. His wife Brianna, she's also really great in this film as well. Loved her as a character, and I also really loved her brother Troy. He's super funny on screen. Anytime he was on screen, guys, in the movie theater was laughing. The dialogue when he's on screen as well is really, really great. And I wish we saw more of him in this film, to be honest. I feel like this movie would have been even better with him having more screen time. So some things that, this movie really kind of has, or really doesn't do a really good job in, or, or its pitfalls. This movie really falls short in its plot cohesion and plot execution. This movie relies heavily on flashbacks, for example, and there are a lot of times where certain flashbacks just make the main plot more confusing. You kind of question why we were shown that flashback for that particular character, how that ties into the overall storyline, if it does at all. So it really does get confusing at times, and at times you're kind of left scratching your heads trying to put the pieces together of these flashbacks and these backstories for all these characters as well. It feels like this movie is a little confused and a little all over the place at once, which was a bit disappointing. In addition to that, this movie also has some lazy writing in the fact that, rather than have the audience find out the truth about Candyman and his backstory and, and what he is and what he does, we're kind of it's told to us through exposition. A character quite literally, as if reading a script, just tells us, an entire autobiography of Candyman, and it just feels like lazy writing. I would much prefer if the audience was brought on the journey with the character, with Yahya Mateen's character Anthony, our main protagonist. I wish if we were brought on the journey with him, to discover Candyman. It would be a journey, finding out Candyman's past, why he does what he does. But no, guys, we're told in the most boring way possible with straight exposition. This movie also does, I guess on a plus side, it is really gory and bloody. So, if you like slasher films as well, get ready for a lot of blood. Get ready for a lot of cool kill scenes as well. The special effects in this film were also really good as well, along with the gore and the violence in here. So, thumbs up there. But overall, if I had to rate this film, I would give it like a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10. It is an enjoyable time. I just wish that the plot was a little more fleshed out, a little bit more coherent and easy to follow, and not as confusing. But the dialogue was great though. The characters was great, violent, great special effects. So yeah, 6.5, 7 out of 10, guys. And you know what? Just for you guys as well, having seen this film, I will go back and watch the original Candyman as well. So if you guys have seen, the new Candyman, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys. I am back with my reviews. Took a little bit of a break. Busy life right now. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.